What's up everyone, it's Iceman Oz, aka Jay, straight from the kangaroo into your living room, back again with another video for you guys. Today we're going to talk about Battlefield 2018. Recently there has been a patch for Battlefield 1, but who wants to talk about that? Let's get some juicy speculation out of the way, shall we? In the background, you'll see some Battlefield 3 gameplay, some terrific gameplay by the way. It was really fun to play again on CN Crossing on Team Deathmatch because for the most part, on Team Deathmatch nowadays in Battlefield 3, your only choices really are no-shell canals. You're only playing on one map all the time. So it was really good to go back to this one, and I love the way the map is laid out and the way the gameplay goes. It's just a fun time. But on to the topic of Battlefield in 2018. Now, if you've seen my previous video, which I released a couple of weeks ago, it goes into specific detail of what the Battlefield game coming in 2018 will be and why it will be that. So if you want to see that, I'll leave a link at the end of this video so you can check that out. But I'd like to go over some theories and some things I'd like to see implemented into the next title and why they absolutely might be included. So firstly, I want to throw up the idea of the next Battlefield game being remastered. How cool would it be if the next one that comes out is a Battlefield 3 remaster or a Battlefield Bad Company 2 remaster? That would be absolutely awesome, and I think it would bring a lot of old fans back. As you've seen recently, if you look on any sort of stat sheets, Battlefield 1 has been dropping in popularity very fast. Let's put it this way, there was a reason why I never played it, okay? It just was a very casual type shooter, and I know a lot of people like that. Not for me. Battlefield 3 grew in popularity as it got older. Battlefield Bad Company 2 grew in popularity as it got older. Why? Because quality wins out in the end, and good games win out in the end, despite any honeymoon phases from people or whatever the case may be. Possibly we could see a fresh take on the old Battlefield titles, which I think would be really nice and really bring it back to the basics of what made the franchise popular in the first place. Gunplay wise, with the two most popular Battlefield games ever, what did they have in common? They had a very tight spread in terms of the way the bullets were fired. There was a small cone of fire, essentially meaning that when you shot your bullets, it felt like it was a really tight, crisp gunplay, because every time you shot out of it, they registered spot on, and it felt more like that. And recently in Battlefield 4 and other shooters, I've seen them make this mistake as well, is they make like the spread of your bullets go all over the place, and that may be realistic in real life, but we're playing a video game, okay? So a return to that style of gunplay and those type of maps would be really awesome, and that would all intertwine into a remaster. How likely is this to happen? Well, it's very unlikely, especially in Battlefield 3's case, because it's quite likely that the next Battlefield game will be set in World War II. So, of course, Battlefield 3 basically goes out the window at that point. But for all the Battlefield 3 fans out there, the massive super fans of the title, imagine a World War II remaster of Battlefield 3. That'd be absolutely insane. I get it. I'm so excited just thinking about that. Last thing I want to bring up is a defined ranked mode. A ranked mode that is really, really popular amongst player bases. We saw it kind of in Battlefield Hardline, question mark, but I'd like to see it brought in. If you guys have played Counter-Strike Global Offensive, you'll know that's what it's all about. It's all about that matchmaking. Maybe we could have that in some shape or form in the next Battlefield title. I think it would be good if there was emphasis on the actual mode itself. It wasn't just some sort of throwaway that people don't really care about. But there you go, guys. That's a couple of my thoughts on the next Battlefield title. I know people want me to upload more Battlefield stuff, and I understand that, but I'm trying to focus more on other videos. I want to do more fun gaming content, just a bunch of different stuff. I don't want to just focus on one game, because my tastes in gaming have definitely changed, and recently with titles like Battlefield 4 and Battlefield 1 has sort of driven me away. And you've seen that with other YouTubers as well. If you've noticed, there's plenty of YouTubers who just would do Battlefield, right, but they can't do it just Battlefield anymore because of the way the title is really going. Now, I think Battlefield 1, gameplay-wise, is probably better than when Battlefield 4 first came out, but I think Battlefield 4 now is better than Battlefield 1. So it's really quite interesting to see how things are going. Anyway, I will have more Battlefield stuff coming up, so stay tuned, but hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please like, share, subscribe, and peace!